I'm live.
I think
Uh,
I am too.
yeah, and the bot didn't trigger us at all. Wonderful.
Darn thing. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. You know, when you get so many username and passwords for different things, and you go to log into
Hmm.
something that you use all the time, so you never think to log into it, but you go to log in
Hmm.
on something else? I have that
Hmm.
right now. I'm trying to think what my username is
Aha.
on Twitch.
Aha. Well, give me 1 second because I am going to go put myself to push to talk.
No worries.
'Cause that way I can take care of some things, but give me 1 second. I got to do that real quick.
No problem.
User settings. Um, Voice.
And my screen is going. Here we go. Here we are, back with the horses again. Okay. Well, looks like the horses are all doing good. And my partner in crime, Sober, says he's done some bale collecting and a bunch of other things, all here on the farm. Just fantastic. I think we will definitely have some hay for a few days for the horses. All those nice bales. They look amazing. I wonder. Oh, they're Sober. I was thinking about the fact that I need to get the hose out and wash my tractor. It's rather disgusting looking after the last time we were here and I used it. Maybe somewhere over here might be a good place for it. Put a pressure washer in. Let's see. Yeah. Almost forgot for a minute that it's in here now. There we go. Now, let's get this cleaned up. It's such a pretty tractor.
Hello there.
Hello.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's going. Looks like you were busy.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was busy. Mulching, fertilizing, liming, fertilizing.
Totally lost your voice. You disappeared.
Yeah, I know. I did. You know, it's one of those things that you think you're talking, but you're not talking. Yeah. So that was the one thing. Thank you for finding me in the barn. I fell asleep after doing all the hard work. I appreciate it.
No
But
problem.
I'm sorry for all the lime and fertilizer that's just scattered about.
That's
So
okay.
I apologize for that.
That's okay. Hi, Kobe Gaming. How are you today? Well, I'm not really sure what all's up other than my tractor was filthy dirty and it needed a wash. I'm just gonna park it over here.
Hey Diana, I'm gonna borrow your pressure washer.
Of course.
I've got I got a very, very dusty tractor and dusty mulcher and a dirty fertilizer spreader and another tractor.
Hi, Blake. Hi, Tommy. Welcome to the stream. How are you guys today? And definitely, that's first thing I had to do was clean my tractor because it didn't look pretty anymore.
Excuse me, pardon me.
No problem. I'll go and see how the horses are. There, happy horses. I don't know if I should be changing one of the fields that are grass into oats, or split the field, split one of the big ones, or if I should just look at getting another place, another piece of land for oats. What do you think, Sober?
Well, I mean, that's entirely up to you. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have at least, say, one or both of those fields have a little bit of oats, but it wouldn't, you can split it up and utilize both those fields there because you don't need all that grass. I mean, when I was working at it, it did take well, you had one bale or one trailer full of bales from one go around. I collected up two more trailer fulls. So that was a lot of bales.
Yeah,
Um and well, yeah, you're right. The horses need food. Um so that's a given. So you got to figure out how you want to do that. Me personally, I'd say I kind of split the field in half. That way you can still keep a portion of it grass, but then kind of section it off as a little bit of oats. But maybe it would, you know, split it in half somehow.
yeah, I'm just not sure which field would be the better
Why not
one to
both?
do. Well, both of the bigger fields?
Give me a second.
Sure. Oh, Tommy, I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm doing pretty good today. Thanks for asking, Kobe. Same with you, Tommy. And the same with you, Blake. I'm doing pretty good. Feeling like I only have the one stable with the horses right now. I just have my own and Sober's horses at the moment. So I still have two stables that are empty, and I think I'm going to have to advertise. I know it'll come eventually, but the idea of being able to have people board their horses here is kind of the whole point. Hi, Allie. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Got this one over here. Lots of nice paddock area for them. This one's a little bit different because it's sectioned into sections on this side. And the same
Hey,
way.
Diana.
Yeah?
Okay, so I kind of had a game plan.
Uh-huh.
So if you, stand out there and pull the map out of your back pocket and take a look-see. And then kind of look at the map at 116, 117, 118. I
116,
mean, we'll walk it.
117, 118.
Yep, we'll walk it, but I want you to get the overview to see what I'm thinking and see if it makes sense to you.
Tommy, I just have the 3 fields. Here is this one here at the moment. This is 116. And I have 117 and 118. And I'm just going to bring up a bigger map so that we can see. This is it here. Okay, so what's your idea, Sober?
So my idea is basically when you're looking at 116, you know that my truck, you're standing probably next to my truck and my skid steer, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm thinking right where you're standing, 116, split that in half. Just at that base where you're standing on the property, split it and you're looking at the map, just split it right in half. Go all the way to the edge of the field. Make to the north, make that into a field. So basically what we're going to do is basically paint a strip across the field that way it'll section the field into 2 fields. So you'll get 116A, 116B. And
Okay.
then if you look down across for 117, you'll see that the auto drive route goes into the back side of the fence there.
Yeah.
The best thing for 117 is basically where you're kind of drawing that imaginary line through 116, carry it all the way over to 117 as well, and then split 117 into the northern part A, southern part B. Leave that section as grass, and then you've got basically the northern part of 116 and 117. You can put them as oats. And then the same thing down here, if you're looking at the map of where I'm at 118,
Yeah.
kind of draw an imaginary line and make that a little bit of an oat field as well.
That sounds reasonable.
Okay.
I definitely
All right.
need to shrink the hay fields just a little bit because
Well,
it
that's
takes
why I was thinking.
forever.
Yeah, that's why when it was taking quite a long time to take care of 116, 117, and 18 because I had, or well, actually 116 we haven't even done with yet. So, but 17 and 18, 117 and 118, uh, took me 6 hours, and I literally went through, pulled all the bales off that were sitting there originally, and then I had to go and rebale it, remulch it, relime it, both fields, 6 hours.
Oh boy. Hi, Andrina Robinson. Welcome to the stream.
So yeah,
I think splitting each field is a good idea just to straighten things up a bit and to make it a little easier to bale. It's a lot of work.
yeah, it's a lot of work as it is right now. But like I said, when I was just looking at it, I got an idea of a game plan. If you want me to put my construction clothes on and go to work and split it up, I mean, can do that. Now, mind you, it's also going to be right now when I split it, the grass here at 116 actually needs to be mowed because it says it's ready to harvest, but I don't really think it's ready to harvest. It might be lying to us.
Yeah.
But it looks like it is tall enough that maybe it is at the final growth stage. Would have to look at it have to grab our little PDA and take a look at it or the little tablet and see exactly what the final growth stage is. See if it's there. But yeah, this field here, we're basically where we're standing.
Mm-hmm.
We'll head it off to the east, which is behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we'll change that and go all the way to the fence, and then go all the way across to there. And then we'll come in here, give it a little bit of a plowing, and we'll change this all into 3 different oat fields on top of 3 different grass fields.
Yep. Sounds good.
All
I like
right.
that idea.
Okay. Well, but before this one goes into oats, the other side of it as well.
No,
I
Tommy,
don't know
this
if you
is
want to.
FS22. And I do have FS25, but it's not loaded on my computer yet. And I only have the basics, so I don't have any of the add-ons yet. Sorry, Sober.
Oh no, that's fine. It's okay. So yeah. Now, I also know that when you poked me and woke me up, uh, you said you wanted to go riding.
Yep, it's a beautiful day.
Okay.
It's perfect for
It
checking
is.
things out.
It is. It is. Well, I guess what we can do is we'll go for a ride, and then we'll say we'll take it for a we'll go for a ride, and we'll then take it there, and then I'll bring my construction equipment down, and I'll start. I'll run home and get my backhoe, and I'll come back and I'll start splitting this field up for you.
That sounds good. Unless you want to come for a ride too.
Oh, most definitely. Because I got my construction clothes at home, so of course I'm going to need it that way.
You know, one of those days when you stay up really late the night before and you're just not quite, didn't quite get enough sleep, so you just feel sleepy all day. That's kind of what I have today. But it was a good reason to stay up late.
Got ya.
Our sons came to visit, so it was nice to see them. So they came, had supper, hung out, visited, everything like that, and then had breakfast this morning and headed off back to working. They both work insane amount of hours. One is in a camp job with a mine, and the other one is a heavy duty mechanic. So he's in his second year or third year. Eventually, Allie, I will be going to FS25, but I want to get the first add-ons as well, and oh, is my audio really quiet again? Sorry, Tommy. Is that any better? I think sometimes I just talk really quiet too. Oh boy. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. So, this is the Fraser Valley map, which is about 4 hours away from where I live. But I spend a lot of time down here. I have several friends in the area, and I really enjoy it coming down here. But there's so many people I really like when I go back home. It's so much quieter. I always come down here for blackberry picking. There's blackberry canes everywhere in real life.
Diana.
Hi, Soap.
Well, hi. Let me know when you want to go because I've got a game plan. If we want to get this ride in, I got a tractor to clean up, and I got a fertilizer spreader to clean up, and then I gotta drive home. And oh, by the way, I might as well wash my truck and take my trailer back and come back with the backhoe.
Sounds good. I'm ready to ride anytime.
All right. Well, let's. I'm good to go whenever you're ready. If you're ready now, let's hit it.
You betcha. Andrina, I play on PC. Did you catch your pony yet, Sober?
Yep, I got him.
I think they just like being at my house. They get spoiled. I'll just get the gate here. And away we go. I think I gotta put a couple of gates in the outside fencing. Right now, there's only one way out of the yard, and that's out the driveway. Did you leave your tractor running for a reason, Sober?
Didn't think so.
Thanks, Andrina. I really actually like this stable. Oh, Allie, you can change the horses' names. They come with a name automatically when you buy them, and sometimes when you buy a male horse, you get a female name. But for the most part, I just pick one and go. I do change the names though. If I don't like the names, I change the names. Like these two that we're riding right now, the Palomino I'm riding is Luna, which actually came with that name. But the bay that Sober is riding came with a different name, and he wanted it named 7. So that's why we just change names when we need to. The whole Fraser Valley area is very fertile ground, very fertile land. It's a drainway. So at one point in time, the river ran right in here, and it was totally the river bottom area. And there is a huge system that keeps the river at bay, I guess is the best way to put it. A couple of years ago, they had an atmospheric monsoon, I think is what they called it. And they had about 500 millimeters of rain come down through the mountains and in to the lower mainland into the Fraser Valley here, and it flooded tons and tons and tons of these farms and houses, and people were in rowboats. Like a field like this, they were in rowboats trying to get cows
Alright.
moved and you name it. So the
Alright.
water drainage system.
Oh no!
Where are you trying to go now?
I forgot. Don't ride the horse with the steering wheel.
Oh my goodness. Did you see the clip that Feldon posted for us about the steering wheel driving horses in that other game he was talking about?
Yeah, I saw it.
All I could do was laugh like crazy because that guy was literally looking like he was sitting on it, sitting in the seat on it with the steering wheel on top of the horse.
That's some beautiful fences. I like those fences.
Mm-hmm. I do too.
Now, is my curiosity, I think because I drove down here and was checking things out, I think that's a cattle farm.
Oh, probably a dairy. Yeah, there's tons and tons of dairies. You see how there's this ditchway here that goes out to those trees on the right? That's one of the drainways that failed when the entire Fraser Valley, Abbotsford, Chilliwack, all the way up to Aldergrove flooded.
Mm-hmm. Well, that would explain why the dirt posits over the road.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, no, they had quite the problem. They had cows swimming all over the place. Which way do you want to go?
It doesn't matter. I'll
Let's go
follow.
this way.
It also looks like these sheds are boarded up.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, this one right here looks like it. Look, if you look at it, it's got boards all up over top of the windows.
You know, it's quite possible that it's been converted into a mushroom farm, and they have a lot of them in the Fraser Valley. Um, and they have to board the windows and stuff up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, mushrooms love to grow in the dark the best.
Aha.
Yeah. So my aunt worked at Money's Mushrooms in the Lower Mainland, down in the Fraser Valley. And Drina, this
Mm-hmm.
is the Fraser Valley, BC map for FS22. It's one of two maps that showcase a beautiful area, the Sumas Prairie and the Fraser Valley, where it's kind of my stomping grounds a bit. Hi, Whiskey Creek Farms. Welcome in. How you doing today? So I was born and raised on Vancouver Island, which, if you look that way and you keep going through the Fraser Valley, Vancouver, you get to the ferry,
Ooh.
and then from there you take the ferry to Vancouver Island.
I'll go see what's in here.
I am not positive about this particular map, Andrina, if it's available crossplay or not.
No.
I think it is just strictly PC, unfortunately.
Yes,
Sometimes
it
it's
is.
kind of hard when you find something that you really want to do, but...
Yeah, this is not a Mod Hub map.
Oh, Whiskey Creek Farms, you're in Washington State, which is just down here.
Okay.
So, when you look at the mountains ahead of us
Yeah.
on this road, that's Washington State.
Uh-huh.
That's how close we are to the border.
It looks like up here and to the left is another farm.
Yeah, they're everywhere. That one is definitely looking more like maybe a dairy or it could be a dairy and chicken farm crossed. They have large piggeries down here, dairy farms, and lots of poultry farms where they do like
Oh, okay.
turkeys and chickens. Hi, Faber. How you
Mm-hmm.
doing today? So yeah, it's a beautiful area, and it's a fairly large, substantial sized area, but at the same time, it's actually really compact for the amount of production that they have down here. It's
Right.
actually pretty darn compact.
Oh, I gotcha.
Um,
And what is this over here to the right?
it looks like somebody's cleaning something up and
Yeah.
getting scrap usage.
It looks like a bunch of scrap piles.
It could very well be a recycling place. They have quite a
Hmm.
few.
Looks like old stone. It's got some beams. It's got some wood. Got a
Yeah,
dumpster of some sort.
almost looks like
Huh.
ash or something like that in the dumpster. They do have a couple of places down in the Fraser Valley that are for recycling, and then it gets trucked up towards where I live, in the interior of BC,
Yeah.
in the Cache Creek area. And almost all of the Lower Mainland's garbage gets
Uh-huh.
trucked to Cache Creek.
Oh, okay.
Some people call it Trash Creek. It's actually a really nice place. They had this huge craterous area. And so when I moved off the island, I think they had just started it. So that's about 35 years ago. They had started utilizing this craterous area for garbage. And
Right.
so the town of Cache Creek was being paid per ton for the Lower Mainland's garbage. And
Mm-hmm.
they have actually filled it, this entire craters, but it took 35 years. And they've discovered now that it wasn't packed tight enough. So they have areas that are sinking. So even though like they put the garbage down and then they pack it and then they put dirt over top of it,
Right.
and to help break it down, but sometimes it's not packed or it's how do I put it? I don't know the name of it's like a methane that's coming off of the rotting garbage, and it's
Mm-hmm.
making these big gassy pockets in this whole area. So
Mm-hmm.
they're no longer using that area, and they're looking for another area similar. It was a damage area after a huge volcano had erupted like hundreds and hundreds of years ago, kind of thing. So they're
Yep.
looking for another area to do the same thing with. And basically it was just all rock, like bedrock kind of idea. So then they started
Yeah. Yeah.
filling
Yeah.
it in, right? So the whole purpose was
Right.
filling it in and having it break down, and get it decomposing and making it into soil and everything like that, so that it could become a more viable area, because it was a huge crater. So they filled it up, but now they're having problems. I guess those things where it sounds better than the practical application.
Right.
I guess they didn't think about the gas being produced from the decomposing trash. Always got to look. You never know which way these guys are going to go.
No, that's why I stopped, because technically, it's a stop sign. So we got two cars to the left of us, got nothing to the right. So which way are we going? What are
They're
you
all
doing with your
going that
head?
way.
All right, so we going across the street. All right, gotcha.
Yep. Well, they're all going this way.
Agassiz? What? Agassi? I don't know
Agassi?
what that. Oh no.
That is Agassi,
Ah, okay.
which is an area.
Interesting name.
Yeah, it's an area
Interesting name for a
down
gas
there.
station.
Well, it's not just the gas station, it's the actual area.
Oh,
There's
okay.
there's Harrison Hot Springs, Agassi, Sumas, Hope is at the
Hey,
far
hey, hey,
end of
hey.
it
Where are you going?
in a
Where are you
straight
going there?
line.
Okay. Well, hello there, Coble. How are you, buddy? Good to see you as well. Hope you're doing good. Whoa.
That car was a little
Whoa.
close. And going
Whoa.
a little
Both of them were.
fast.
Yeah.
Everybody's in such a hurry to get nowhere. Have you noticed
Exactly.
that?
I've noticed that.
And I'm not just
Uh,
meaning on a game.
Right? I'm glad to hear that you're doing okay, Coble.
We have come to the edge of the map. Right here. Because
Aha.
I can't go any further forwards. See?
Yep.
Whereas some
So
people,
where are we gonna go now?
oh, we're going to go across this field.
Okay.
We'll go this way for a
Oh,
while.
oh, I found that magical edge.
Yeah, we're kind of
That
angling a bit
magical edge
away
I
from it.
found. Yeah, I caught that.
Beautiful Douglas fir trees.
Oh yes.
And Douglas
Actually, I
and
think
his
these are
friend.
spruce trees.
Hmm,
I think they're spruce trees.
they might be.
Yep, spruce. Okay, sorry, we can go.
We have a lot of Douglas fir in British Columbia, and Douglas and his cousin Fraser, as beautiful as they are, make me sneeze and make me sick. Yeah, Tommy, that is how they drive
I
on
don't mean
country
to.
roads. Zoom.
I don't mean to laugh. I feel for you. Allergies are the worst.
I seem to be getting
The
more and
one,
more all the time.
well, the
I'm
one allergy that I get is during the spring. The spring when they start that first cut of the grass. Yeah, that's what really gets me is that first cut of the grass.
That's
Even though
what they
I
call.
love the smell of grass, but oh, that just throws my sinuses into a tizzy.
They call that hay fever. I'm like, how
Yep,
is it hay fever when it's just cutting grass?
exactly. And then
So,
the other thing that happens is later in the year, when I don't know if you have it around you, but around me, we have um, it's not like, oh, it's the cottonwood trees.
oh, the ones that blow fluff everywhere?
Yep,
Well,
those get me, make my eyes water.
we have cottonwood trees, but they're not super prevalent. Like, they're not everywhere. But what's everywhere is called poplar and aspen trees.
Dang it! I keep trying to drive drive the horse with the steering wheel.
You
I'm so
already
used to
proved that
driving.
driving a horse with a steering wheel doesn't work. Remember, you were going
No, and then
all over the place.
right, and my default action is because I'm always driving. My default action is to grab the steering wheel.
Isn't that funny?
It is. All right. So what we got going on over here? Minimize
Tommy
this.
says the first spring cut of grass gets his sinuses going too, sober.
Yeah. Oh, it does.
Yeah, it's a powerful thing, that's for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
So, lots of people hear of ragweed.
Yep.
There is several relatives of ragweed. And one of them is called pigweed. And wouldn't you know
Okay.
it, pigweed and I are not friends.
Oh, really?
I am quite allergic to pigweed.
Huh.
Yep. I had a whole bunch of testing done. I'm allergic to
I think I remember
cats.
you telling. Yeah, I think you remember you telling me about all that.
You want to know the funny thing? If you're allergic to cats, they say that you are 99% going to be allergic to rabbits and guinea pigs as well.
Really?
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, that is pretty crazy.
Looks like we're coming up on hedge trees. But I see this opening over here.
Mhm. Yep, I see the opening as well. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-ba-da,
And a
dum.
whole row of trees here.
Oh, there's a road here. Oh,
Yep, there's a road there.
oh, how
There's
interesting. I wonder where
roads
that road. Oh,
everywhere.
that must where that road goes.
So going this way, if you continued up towards the valley where the trees are on the right, and then the mountain valley that comes down towards the trees, you would be
Yeah.
heading a bit northeast of the Fraser Valley, and you would come along to Hope, which is the start of the Fraser Canyon and the old Gold Rush Trail.
Oh, okay.
So where we live in 100 Mile House is 100 miles from Lillooet, which is where they used to take steamers up the Fraser River to Lillooet. They'd get off in Lillooet, and then they would start on foot or by horse and wagon, that sort of thing, up to the Gold Rush area of Barkerville.
Yeah.
So that's how 100 Mile got its name, because it was a stagecoach stop, and it was 100 miles from Lillooet. Looks like I might have taken the wrong turn. Looks like we're fenced in now.
Looks like there's a fence up there.
Yeah, and it's looking like it's going along for quite a ways.
Interesting.
Well, I hope that I'm making this stream interesting at giving people information they wouldn't otherwise find or know. And I'm wondering if I can jump over this fence. Nope.
No?
I gotta get a running start here.
Oh,
Oops, I stopped in the fence twice. Oh, sure, you're a
I
smart
got a
aleck.
crust. Yep, but it's a steep bank to climb.
Oh, I'm trying to find a good spot. And I ran into a tree instead. Oops. That's what you get for not watching where you're going.
See, I made it over here no problem, but like I said, when I jumped the fence, it took me a little bit to climb up the hill, but I got up here. There you go. You made it across.
Oh, yeah, it was easy once I got my head out of my butt.
Oh, welcome to the other side of the river.
Why, thank you.
Or is it a...
It was
Yeah, that
just
would
a
be a river.
drainage ditch, but still.
I don't think that would be considered a drainage ditch. That's pretty deep.
No,
That'd be
that
like
would
a...
be
That'd...
a drainage ditch.
Oh.
Oh, I'm glad, Tommy. I'm really glad that you are enjoying it. Things just pop into my head, so I kind of say them, but sometimes I think I should pre-plan and, write myself a script. But it just never works
What's
for
the...
me.
What's the fun in that?
Well, besides that, if I was looking back and forth at a piece of paper all the time, I'd be stuttering like crazy and not being nearly as effective.
The best thing is an ad lib on the fly.
Yeah.
Take that from a role player. You follow a script and yeah, it gets to be a bit tricky, but then of course if you do it all on the fly and ad lib it.
See, you can do it real easy when you're not worried about everything else.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa! Jeez.
You made it?
Wow. Barely.
Did a car go by?
2.
Oh, 2 of them. Oh boy.
Yeah.
You were like double fortunate, weren't you?
Yeah. Okay, so that's not there.
Tommy says, sober, there is drainage ditches in Kentucky that are a lot deeper than that one in the game.
Oh, okay. All right. Ooh. Wait a minute. Wait. Look at this.
What?
This guy. These people that live here. Look at this. They have a little tent over here, table, 4 chairs, and they have an electric fan. Really?
Really?
Yeah. Look at that. It's an electric fan. It's a standing fan. My goodness.
They just ran an extension cord from the house.
I tell you. It's
That
not
is-
even, I mean, I can understand if it was a hot day, but, it's only 58 degrees.
Yeah, well.
58, I mean, you wouldn't be using a fan in 58-degree weather. I mean, there's probably a natural breeze that can come by, and it's probably got a little nip in the air.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm just
What
not really good at scripted stuff. Tommy, I lose my spot all the time.
whoever took care of this field, man, they got some stones. Oh boy, do they got some stones.
So you see this drainage ditch that's running across kind of on this angle here?
Yeah.
That should be one of the main drainways for keeping the river back. And,
Oh, okay.
And it runs from the edge of the mountains in front of us and to the side of us.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes to the Chilliwack River. And the main one is called the Vetter Canal.
Okay.
Tommy, do you use a stand fan outside, sitting under a shade canopy?
Or what we call them here is an easy up.
Yeah, we call them pop-ups.
Yep, we call them easy ups.
I understand using a fan year-round, though.
Oh, understanding what?
Tommy uses a fan year-round, no matter what the temperature is.
Indoor or outside?
Inside, I use a fan quite often because I get really super hot all the time. And
Yeah, like I got a fan running right now and next to me, and just because I'm warm.
Well,
but I'm always warm all the time.
If my feet get hot, I wear flip-flops at 40 below. And people look at me and as if to say, "Are you flipping nuts?" But honestly, my feet get so hot inside running shoes, and I can't wear socks. Tommy says he's
this is another
used fans sitting in the door of his shop, even in the wintertime.
Oh, this is another field that's got a lot of rocks on it. What are these people doing? I swear. That's a lot of rocks. I would not have rocks in the field.
We have nugget farms. Have you never heard of a nugget farm?
Yes,
It doesn't
I've
matter
heard of it.
how many times you pick rocks, they keep growing.
Yep. And that's also a pretty big field too.
Allie
I can
just
only
says,
imagine how long it's take care of that field.
Oh, quite a while.
Man, oh man.
Quite a while. Allie says, "Who needs fans when you live in Florida?" I would think if I lived in Florida, I'd have a lot more fans.
Come on, just sneak right through this fence. There we go. Oh, don't go towards the bushes. There you go.
But Seven likes to bushwhack.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Oh, I didn't tell you.
What?
Which way are we going? Are we going left or right? Or left or straight? Or right or straight? Right or straight, yeah. Okay, we're going to go right. I didn't tell you. I was out at the well, I don't know, somewhere between here and home. There was a coffee shop because I stopped to get some coffee,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw on a notice board over there. I got myself into some work.
What did you find?
Lawn mowing business. Yep, I found a lawn mowing job. Supposedly, that notice board in the coffee shop has got a lot of post-it notes for people saying, looking for people or looking for help on mowing lawns.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I need to fix up my lawnmower. I mean, I could, take sheep over there and let them mow the lawn. They'll eat the grass, right? That'll work.
Mm.
But no, I gotta get my lawnmower up and running and get that all squared away because I don't think they'll like me coming to mow their yard with my tractor and a bush hog.
No?
No, some of these properties that now that I'm just kind of rolling by and looking at them, I'm thinking, man, your yard's pretty small. You know,
I was gonna
I
say,
have a big yard, so that's why I need a bush hog to mow my property.
I would think so. That was a funny
Oh,
little sidestep there.
and the other side of it too is driving around. What was it? A couple days ago, day or two ago, I don't remember. I finally found hops growing.
You found hops growing?
Yep. You remember those big old sticks that I saw in the air? And I was wondering what that was, and I thought it was a stick farm.
Mm-hmm.
No, they got hops growing on it.
That's what my stick farm is. Makes
Yeah, it's
sense.
hops.
Makes sense it would be hops. And I wouldn't know
Yep.
about it because I don't drink beer.
Yep. It's hops.
Huh.
I was like, what is this? And I walked up to it and I'm like, yep, there's a hops production over here. And I saw the sticks all had something growing on it, and I'm like, what is this? So I inquired in, I stopped in and talked to the guy, and he goes, yeah, this is all hops growing. I'm like, oh, cool.
Well, you learn something new every day, right? I didn't know
Absolutely.
hops grew on sticks that tall.
Neither did I. Oh, it's an interesting little animal pen back there. Oh, really? You took me into a tree. Really?
Tommy says, Sober, if you use your lawnmower on this series as often as you do on other series you're on, it might be easier just to buy a new lawnmower.
I know I'm on many series. I'm on many different places. I'm a world traveler. So I have lawnmowers in different places. But I always have one special lawnmower that's always with me.
Would that be the one you're riding?
No. This lawnmower, it eats grass a little bit, but it's not enough to make it worthwhile that he's a good lawnmower. He eats a lot of oats and carrots. He likes carrots. Don't ask me why. He likes carrots. But no, I have a good lawnmower.
Are you trying to fool me, Tommy? Hops in bourbon?
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Tommy just said hops are also used for wine and a lot of bourbon whiskeys. I did not know that.
Not some wine, yes. Um, but yeah, the other stuff, yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Hmm. Ooh, what do we got here? Sugar beets. Oh boy.
I kind of thought that's what that was.
Nope. Nope. Good luck to. Good luck to. I'm assuming Miss Carson. She can have those sugar beets. She can have those sugar beets.
You don't want sugar beets?
Nope. I don't own the equipment for sugar beets.
I can't say as I blame you that much either.
I've done my fair share of sugar beet harvesting over the years. I didn't bring my well, the last place that I left, I sold all my equipment, kept a few essentials. They're getting shipped here at some point in time. Well, one of them is the backhoe. The backhoe's somewhere in here. I haven't. I know that the backhoe's here. I gotta find it. Um, I know I let somebody borrow it a long time ago, and yeah, the backhoe's here somewhere. I gotta go find it, see if it actually still runs. But that came along with me. Of course, a couple of my trailers came along with me, and yeah, but I don't have my sugar beet harvester or my potato harvester. I don't even have my carrot harvester or my parsnips harvester.
Something the Fraser Valley is very well known for happens to be corn. Chilliwack area especially. Chilliwack corn is some of the sweetest corn that you've ever tasted.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of that, oh, Christmas.
What'd you forget?
Yeah, I just remembered. I was talking to you earlier that it's like I can go and get my backhoe. I just remembered. Yeah, my backhoe's not at my place. I let somebody borrow it. I gotta go find it. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, crap. I hope they at least took decent care of it.
Oh, I hope so
Oh,
too.
boy. Yeah. Yeah, I let somebody borrow it because they said, "Ooh, hey, you got a backhoe? Can I borrow it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't need it at the moment, but then of course, I've I've just been kind of working and taking care of stuff and you know getting everything squared away at my place, and I've been doing stuff with my front end loader, but yeah, I need to find my backhoe. Hmm.
Whiskey Creek Farms, that's not necessarily very good. He just said that was a disaster. He just spilled 2 pallets of eggs off of his forklift.
Whoops.
That is a whoops. Tommy says sober. See, even sober knew I was right. Some of your high-end wines are ones that are made with hops.
Yep.
That just gets me on the
Yes, they
bourbon
are.
wheel. I really thought it was just beer that used hops. But
Mm-mm.
now, you know what? After the stream, I'm going to go and look it up. Just because I can.
Yep. Oh.
Such a pretty place. And on these quiet
It
little
is.
side roads,
Mm-hmm.
those are great places to go riding at. The only thing that the
Aha.
map maker didn't put enough on is the
Uh-huh.
fact that ditches, sides of roadways, everything like that, everywhere in the Fraser Valley is covered in blackberry bushes. Blackberry canes grow extremely well to the point where they grow like 25, 30 feet tall
Right.
and just great big brambles and thickets of it. And some of the most exceptional berries. Oh, you found the end
Uh-oh.
too.
Yes.
I thought it would go all the way to the end of this field, but apparently not.
Nope. That's gonna pose interesting.
Oh, that's interesting, Tommy. I'll have to have a look. I wonder, going through the field, if you can go up to the end of the crop.
I was wondering the same thing.
I just have to try, just because.
No, I
Nope,
agree.
can't get to the end of the crop.
Uh-huh. So that's gonna make it interesting. Uh-huh.
Look at all of that space of crop that is not attainable. That's crazy.
Yep. That is crazy.
Oh, well. It looks pretty.
It does.
We'll go over by this cornfield and see how far it goes. A lot of the fields in the Fraser Valley are actually alfalfa fields.
Okay.
They grow alfalfa like crazy. And they usually mix it with sweet pea and clover to give a real high impact,
Whoa.
high protein, high sugar feed.
Yep.
I saw that, Tommy. You were right. The power poles have leaning, definitely got some serious angles to them. You know, some of the most high-end horse feeds come from the Fraser Valley.
Yeah.
Because it's so verdant.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, this is a big field. Oh, Christmas. It's a big field.
We actually, when we had the ranch, we used to get upland meadowgrass, Timothy brome mostly, because
Yeah.
alfalfa, unless you've got a horse that's working like, say, a racehorse, or, you know, pulling carts or wagons, that sort of thing,
Right.
where they're doing a lot of exertion exercise. Alfalfa is too rich to be fed straight alfalfa.
Right.
You would tend to have horses foundering and stomach aches and all kinds of bad problems. But it also creates the fact that they get really hot. By that I mean hyper and so full of energy they just want to burst. So you really actually have to pay attention to what you're feeding your animals. Especially with horses, they can be very sensitive to having too much sugar or too much proteins in their feeds.
Okay.
Yeah, just tidbits. Alfalfa in the wintertime, when you have colder temperatures, is better. And yeah, the flowers on alfalfa is really pretty, Allie.
Uh-oh.
What-oh?
No, it's all right. Just wondering what that little hiccup was. Why
Uh,
is this field? The heck is going on with this field?
what's wrong with the field?
Why is the? It's got a different color in it. It's like it's supposed to be something here, but yet it's not.
Hmm.
Oh, there's a major ripple in this field. Oh,
A ripple.
yeah, it's like it's got some hilliness to it.
I was going to say that's more like a giant divot.
Maybe a little bit of a ridge in this field. I was like, wait, what's going on over there? Huh. Well, whatever it was recently harvested.
Yeah, Tommy, it was some sort of lag spike, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, I'm assuming it was. Happens from time to time.
Sometimes I get some really wicked ones.
Hello, neighbor. How are you? Person waved to me in the window.
Ah. I was going to say, you're such a social butterfly.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice barn. I like these sheds. Wow. It's a nice shed. I like that.
I was looking at the big dairy barn behind it on the left-hand side.
Oh yeah. What is that place? Ooh, what is that place? There's a sign out here. Let's see. What's it say? Unser Angiebot.
No idea.
$3. I have no idea. Must be a shop of some sort. I don't know what kind of shop it is, but it's something.
Hmm. Well, it's a really pretty farm.
Yeah. Oh, that's a pretty shed. I like it. It's a nice shed. Nice cow barn. Oh, and they got hops growing over there too. Yeah. Not a bad little place here. Yep.
Oh,
It's definitely a cow barn.
here we've got hop sticks in the sky.
Yeah, nice little shed there, nice little shed there. And yep, this is definitely oh, I've come to the end over here. As far as I've come to as far as I can get in here. I guess I got to turn around. Not a bad little establishment here. I like it.
I guess I better stop and wait for you to get out of the farm.
Yeah,
I don't know if you're
I'm on my way.
if you're up by the big red barn, you can just go out to the road. Because I was gonna take this road across.
Oh, I'm already past the barn and I'm coming out the same place I went in.
Where did we get to? Oh, we're up there.
But yeah, those are hops.
Yeah, well. I thought it was neat calling it a stick farm, but now I understand.
Yeah, these are hops growing. Yep, these are hops. Nice, good rows. The good looking rows of hops.
Looks like lots there, I think.
Yeah, and you know, I don't even know how to harvest these.
I have no clue either, but I'm gonna look into it.
Oh yeah, me too. Me too. I'm definitely gonna look into it. Yeah, this is the place. Actually, I know where we are. This is the place that I was swung by and I saw that they were growing. I'm like, oh, what is all this? And I saw it was a stick farm, and I drove in, and he said, yeah, it's all hops. You know, I'm sorry. I could have taken you in there with me. I'm sorry.
He says you're lucky. He just stood there and waited for you.
Yep. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to look into actually how these are harvested and how these are planted, and I know nothing about these.
I've got to learn a few things about hops before the next time we come visit this map.
Yep.
Something that they have in the Fraser Valley too is cranberry fields. And they grow
Cranberries.
they grow cranberries in conjunction with other items. And cranberries come ripe in the fall and they flood the fields. So the cranberry fields are usually like dug down a bit. They flood the
Yep.
fields with water. So there's like a foot or 2 feet of water or something like that they flood the fields with, and all the berries float on top. And then they use these skimmers and they sweep all the berries to one side of the water of the field. It's really kind of cool.
Can I ask why you're in a ditch?
Why not?
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with riding the ditch.
Okay.
Well, it just kind of all of a sudden got deeper. It was, pretty level with the road, and then all of a sudden it was really a ditch again. So cranberries are delicious, Whiskey Creek Farms. I don't know if they have cranberry farms down in Washington, but I know there's quite a few around the lower mainland. Strawberry farms. They have a lot of diversified crops too. Like the cranberries, raspberries, blackberries, strawberries. And then one area in particular of the Fraser Valley and in towards Vancouver, but sort of on the south side of Vancouver area is more towards Delta and Tawasin and that sort of thing. They have a lot of greenhouses that produce year-round lettuce, green onions, radishes, peppers, that kind of thing, so that a lot of stuff doesn't get imported from other places.
Okay.
Oh, Whiskey Creek Farms, I'm not coming to see you. No lavender. I'm extremely allergic to lavender. Whiskey Creek Farm says they don't necessarily have a lot of or they don't have cranberry farms, but they do have a lot of lavender. It's not someplace I want to go. Tommy says sober, it's better than walking into the trees or signs. I guess that's walking in the ditch.
Huh.
Oh, it's very true.
Ah. So I brought with me some coffee. Yeah, my coffee's all gone. We need to find a coffee shop.
A mulberry tree. Recently, Tommy, I have compression stockings, or like compression socks for my legs. And I just recently got some that are made with merino wool and mulberry silk. And I was going to look up and see what mulberry silk came from, but obviously it must come from mulberry trees. I'll have to look into that now. Oh wow, Whiskey Creek Farms. That would never be my opportunity. I would not want to work at a lavender farm. I wouldn't be working there very long, I can tell you that. Lavender is everywhere. People use it all the time in laundry soap, in dish soap, in hand creams, hand soap, you name it. everywhere. And it is definitely a hard thing to be allergic to.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, especially like with the whole essential oil craze. Lavender is one of the biggest ones that's used. And the reason for it is because of its calming and relaxing effects.
Oh, I know where we are.
Yeah, straight down at the end of this road is my stables.
Yep. It's also the place that I first stayed at when I got here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, seeing as how then I know where we are, and I know there's no coffee shop on the way. Did you brew coffee?
I set the timer.
Oh, good. Maybe when we get back, I can go and get a cup of coffee.
I would think so. It should be ready.
Wonder what this field is.
Which one? The right
The one
side
right here to the
or the
left.
left?
The
Weeds?
left.
Weeds, maybe?
I don't know. Not sure. Here, hold up, 7. Let's take a look at this. What is this field? This is a field of... this is just a weed field. It's not even a field.
I told you it was weeds.
It's just weeds. It's
Somebody's
a weed farm.
fallowed the field and it's gone to weed.
Yep.
And not the expensive kind.
Nope. Yep. So somebody's going to plant something in there, it looks like.
Tommy just said the last people who lived on the property he has used to grow strawberries, and he has wild strawberries that grow all over his property. If he lets the
Oh,
grass
okay.
get taller than 18 inches, there's strawberries everywhere. There's a lot worse things to have growing than strawberries.
That is very true.
What is the one that takes over? Knapweed? Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Knapweed. It's a bad weed. On Vancouver Island, we used to have a lot of hemlock.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a real bad weed if your animals eat it. Makes them pretty darn sick. Yeah, it's funny. Almost 35 years ago, we moved to the interior of BC from Vancouver Island.
Right.
I've always missed the ocean.
Yep.
And fresh seafood.
See, I'm not a seafood person.
But as I've grown older, I'm like, I don't think I really care whether I actually go to the beach and pick clams, dig for clams and
Yeah.
oysters and stuff anymore. I can get it just as easily at the grocery store.
Right?
I think I've just gotten beyond the ambition. Oh yeah, here's the place that you were renting when you first moved here. I forgot
Yep.
about that.
Yep.
And your car.
Yeah. Yeah. I
There's
gotta come and get that car.
Sober's car.
Yup.
Good thing that basketball hoop thing didn't fall on your car.
Right? Right?
That would have been
It's a good thing that
tragic.
it didn't fall on my. It would have.
It's a nice neighborhood, though.
Oh, it's a very nice neighborhood. It's a very, very nice neighborhood. At least they're not charging me anything to have my car parked there. That's a good thing.
Yeah, it pays to make friends with your neighbors.
Yep. And then these people here, they're the ones that had a post-it note in there that they needed help getting their lawn mowed.
It looks like they do need some help.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, these people down this whole stretch of road, I found each and every one of their little post-it notes that says, I need some help mowing my grass. Okay. So I looked at the board and I thought about it and I'm like, you know what? Might be able to do that. Might be able to take care of that for them.
Well, that's a good thing.
Make a little money on the side.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's property, he always gets me. It's like, I love what he did with the old whiskey barrels.
Mm-hmm. I love the gates.
Yeah, I like the
But
gates too.
But I wish he had done something a little bit nicer with the fence.
Yeah,
The fence really
yeah,
looks a little underwhelming.
yeah. I would agree. It's a nice piece of property. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, there's a fence there, bud.
Tommy says he's had better luck getting rid of the wild rose bushes than he has the wild strawberries. Only thing I don't like about the wild strawberries growing all over is the snakes.
Oh,
Snakes
geez.
like,
Yeah.
ew, snakes like wild strawberries? That's something I wouldn't have thought at all.
No. Mm.
That's
Huh? What's the
snakes
matter?
and snakes. Not good
Oh,
thing.
snakes. Nope.
Diana doesn't like snakes. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. When I was a kid growing up, there was a wildlife show on called, I think it was something to do with Mutual of Omaha.
Okay.
And every time the lead in had this great big nasty rattlesnake on it. And I would sit there with the couch cushion and hide
Yup.
my face until after I heard the the music end, you know, like I knew exactly where, based on the sound of the intro music, as to where the pictures of the snakes would be coming up at. And
Right.
I couldn't look at the TV, and I had to have my feet up off off the floor. Just totally give me the heebie-jeebies. My sister is actually even worse than me. Hard to
Okay.
believe. But her husband, I don't know how to put this, but he used to buy rubber snakes and leave them on the wood pile, the quad, wherever,
Mm-hmm.
just to freak her out. Because he could.
Right.
Like, I'm sorry. I think if Keith did that to me, I'd shoot him. Just saying. Oh, that was an
Okay.
awesome ride. And a nice day to do it.
Yes. Yep. It was. All right. Come over here, and I'm gonna, open up this gate. Find him in the
Sure.
corral and
Close it
give him
on
a brush
me.
down. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were right behind me.
I was.
There he is. There you go. Have a carrot, buddy. Yep. There you go. Okay.
So one thing about riding a
Uh,
beautiful Palomino, Luna gets so dirty.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee from inside. I'll be right back.
See you later. Enjoy the
Yeah,
coffee.
I'm gonna parkour over this fence. I'm gonna run up and grab me a cup of coffee.
Well,
There
I'm
we go.
here. I should do a little checking. Oh, we've got lots of food. Oh yeah, I gotta find somewhere to trade some hay for some straw.
All right. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some coffee.
Sounds good. Yeah, I wonder if I can trade some of my nice beautiful hay for some straw. No, Whiskey Creek. I'm married to Keith. Oh, Allie, that's so mean. I hate snakes. They're awful. I've always been invited to go to Australia. I have a friend that lives in New Zealand and a friend that lives in Australia. And I've been told for years, come to Australia, you know, we'll show you the real sights, not the touristy stuff and things like that. And well, I cannot bring myself to go there. They have big snakes and nasty big snakes that are really, really, really harmful. So no. When our friend John told me that he just had to shoo a constrictor out of his toilet, and he lives just a little bit outside of Melbourne, Australia, I went, yeah, nope, not gonna happen. He's like, I can send you pictures. And I said, no, thank you. I don't want to know. I don't want to know how big the snakes are there. So, I guess the king cobra does not sound like something I want to meet. I'm wondering about this, if I should put the hay in here or just use it for... It's actually in the wrong location. It feels really kind of crowded right here. And I still haven't figured out... I mean, yeah, there's a little ditchway here and stuff like that. Huh. But I'm not so sure I really like this covered area. Whiskey Creek Farms, I completely agree. No snakes for me. Well, this is the show jumping ring. Practice ring anyways. Oh, the concert was absolutely amazing. It's probably the best concert I ever went to. It was just so awesome. I even got a CD for a birthday present and signed book from one of the performers, and I got totally spoiled by my sisters. It was just a fantastic time. I have to say, for 40 years, with Sawyer Brown has been together for 40 years, and I don't think they have slowed down yet at all. They give 2,000%. The same with Shenandoah and George Fox. That concert was just amazing. My sisters spoiled me for my birthday. At the end of October, they took me to Kelowna, which is a 5-hour drive from where we live, to go specifically to this concert with Sawyer Brown, Shenandoah, and Canadian George Fox, and it was amazing. Well, I think Sober's gonna get his equipment and start working on fixing up my field so that I have some oats growing and not quite so much okay. But I think I am going to have to end my stream here pretty quick because I have to get going to the kitchen. Otherwise, nobody will be eating supper tonight. At least not in this household. Because I'm pretty sure that they're not going to make it for themselves. It's kind of my job, I think. Well, let's go find Sober and see how his coffee is. Looks like he's sitting on the porch. Must be good coffee. He doesn't want to leave the pot. How's it going, Sober? Did you find coffee?
I found a cup of coffee. And when did you get chairs? I like them.
Me too. I love purple chairs. Comfortable. Excellent.
And by the way, you made a good cup of coffee.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I don't drink coffee myself, so it's really hard to figure out.
Oh man, that's a good cup of coffee. It's a very, very good cup of coffee. And yeah. But I also didn't know when you got these chairs. So these chairs are actually, and you know what? They're not that bad. They're very comfy.
They are probably the best chairs in Farm Sim.
That they are.
You can take them anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that you can change the color of them too, so you not just always packing a white chair around.
Right, right.
Anyhow,
well, if I'm
go
but
ahead.
no, go ahead. You first.
I think I'd better end my stream here for tonight and say thank you to everybody for coming and watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream and I hope you come back again. But I have to head to my kitchen, and it sounded like Sober's going to get his equipment to fix my fields. So on that note, I think better say goodbye and thank you again for coming. And I hope my trivia is helping a little bit.
Oh, by the way, I had to find the sugar and the creamer. If there's any sugar on the counter, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Bye, everybody. Have a great night, and we'll see you again soon.